Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Kerbal Space Program. This episode we are going to land on the moon. As you can see, I am not starting off at the vehicle assembly area. I'm nowhere near the vehicle assembly area, which is over there somewhere. What I decided to do this time was get into orbit around the moon, do a quick save as you can see right there, and as a viewer pointed out to me, a way to do this in what we refer to as the not pure method is to quick save when you get here and then to just do a quick load after you fail. Now, I don't like doing it that way. I like the pure method of, you have to start on the ground and end on the ground, and that's the way to do it. But I've been failing for episodes now, and I want to show you landing on the moon and getting back off. So I did change around the staging so that it burns correctly. These all burn at the same time now, so there's not going to be any running out of fuel close to the ground this time. And I'll show you my orbital map. As you can see, I'm in a perfectly fine orbit around the moon here, and what I'm going to do right now is just burn retrograde to degrade the orbit so I can set myself a landing course. Last time I shot for over here and didn't quite make it. Maybe I'll try a little over this way more. See what we got to work with. It's gonna come in over here. I don't really like that. Maybe shoot for over here. Yeah, right there. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna shoot for over here. Take a look at our fuel. See, we still have a good amount of fuel left. The rocket I have, there's the moon. The rocket I have built is pretty good for getting into orbit with enough fuel left. I'm not worried about that anymore. And you might look at this and go, Ben, that's really, really low, but if you've watched the other episodes, you know that because I have these fuel connections between the pods, when I disengage these outside pods, the center fuel tank is going to be 100% full. And that will be enough fuel to get me off the moon and back to Kerbal. Now, we are going pretty slowly right now, so we're just going to have to compress the time. A lot. Alright, there we go. We're a lot closer to the planet now. I keep saying planet, the moon. I really gotta watch it with that. Oh, you know what I almost forgot? Landing gear. I love watching that landing gear. I do have lights if I need them, but I'm not going to need them. So, let's orient myself so that... Alright, see, I'm all, cockeyed. Let's, control the roll there. And retrograde should be... Oh, that's the wrong button. Should be off in this direction. Nope. Off in this direction. There it is. There we go. That's retrograde right there. Nice. Okay. We'll point it in retrograde. Gonna wait till I'm a little bit closer to the ground because I have some pretty strong thrusters, and we're gonna start thrusting. And we're gonna kill our speed and try to make it so that we go straight down onto the ground and not at some wacky angle like this. Probably going to run out of fuel in the side pods this time, just like I did last time, but not anywhere close. I'm going to be higher up, but we'll still have the center fuel tank to pull from. Alright, we killed a lot of speed. Let's keep this going a little bit. See, there goes the outside fuel tanks, but we still got the center one, which is the most powerful one. Which is not a big deal. And we're not going to use very much of its fuel getting down here. Just got to make sure that I'm not, directly on this ridge, and that I have a good orientation. I'm trying to get it so I'm going to land before I hit the ridge. Alright, let's cut the fuel, because we need to drift closer to the ground. Alright, this is looking okay so far. We're drifting, but it's okay that we're drifting. Just the slightest bit of thrust. And what's going to happen is, if I successfully land, which I really hope, it looks like I'm heading for a pretty good area. If I could successfully land, then when we're done collecting science and whatnot, I'm going to blast off the sides, leave them on the moon, and go back to Kerbal. Theoretically. I use that term in this game a lot. Theoretically, this is what I will be doing. Alright, getting pretty close. I should be able to see my shadow pretty damn soon. Let's try to orient this so we're facing up. This is looking pretty good so far. Looking good, looking good. Killing off that speed as we're getting closer to the ground. Kill off that speed a little bit more. Kill that speed, kill that speed. See, now we're starting to drift, which is not what I want. Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck, I bounced. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah. Alright, coming in 200 meters per second. Thrust up. Try to cut that down a little bit. Using our big old middle thruster here. And as you can see, the retrograde indicator starts to drift up, and that is exactly what you want. Let's turn on the lights. Ah, there we go. That's how the lights help right there. Alright. Alright, we're drifting, we're drifting. See, I thrusted too much, and I lost all my... Okay, now we're falling almost straight down, which is exactly what we want. Let's orient myself like this. Ooh, see? I actually went too far that time. Oh, come on, come on, come on! Twist back around. Come on. Alright. Ah! This is really upsetting me. It just bounces the ever so slightest amount and throws me off. So, I'm going to make a attempt at this again on this try. God, I might just have to cut a bunch of these attempts out. Just so this is not so stupid, just be failing over and over again. Oh, there we go. Turn those lights off. Oh, yes! Yes! Finally! Finally! Oh, yeah, we did it. Let's take a look at our electric charge. Electric charge is perfectly fine. Oh, look how beautiful that sunrise and or set is on the moon here. I'm glad that I moved the legs down a little bit because look how much clearance there is on the ground with that big old thruster there. Okay, observe the mystery goo on the surface of the moon. Keep that data. Keep that data. And let's see. Take a crew report. I thought it would be a little more exciting than your crew assessment of the situation. We're on the damn moon for technically the first time because the other ones didn't really count. Let's do an EVA. Let go. Oh, we're falling. We're falling. Oh, you're okay, Jebediah. Oh, look how happy he is. Oh, look how happy Jebediah is. Let's see, what is the... Okay, that's jump. I'm trying to figure out what... Oh, there it is. The thrusters. Alright, now we're gonna plant our flag. Right here on the moon. On the moon. Successfully. Should be able to get back, no problem. This is technically our first moon landing. Where no Kerbin has gone before. Technically. Do an EVA report. You start to say something dramatic and poignant about the plight of Kerbal kind in this grand universe, only to be cut out by random radio chatter that the situation is nominal. Alright, gonna keep that data, take a surface sample. The dark Midland surface appears to be made of basaltic rock. Whoa, look at that science! Whoa, 120, keep that data. Now what I'm gonna need to do is use our jetpack to get up here. Grab on, board our spacecraft, and now what I'm going to do is start to thrust up, and basically as soon as I leave the surface, I'm going to blast off these because I don't need them anymore. And we're going to try to make our way back. They didn't detach. Why didn't they detach? Fuck. I'm not sure why those didn't detach. Oh, did I mess up again? You gotta be kidding me. Jesus Christ. Something messed up, and for some reason those didn't detach. I don't know why. Alright, folks, we are back around, flying around the moon because something stupid just happened. Oh, man, I made it, I landed successfully. I took all the surface samples and everything, took off, plotted a return course back to Kerbal, and then I don't know what happened. I was floating on my return path to Kerbal, and normally, I don't know if something changed or not, normally when you enter the atmosphere, time compression automatically goes down. It automatically drops down to like 4 or something like that, so you don't kill yourself. And for some reason it didn't. I had it up to like here, like 8, or whatever that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had it on 6 or 7 or something like that. And I was assuming it was just going to slow down on its own. But no, it just time compressed straight through the atmosphere and I hurled myself into the damn planet. And I hadn't saved it since then, since the moon landing. So we're back making another attempt here. I'll have to cut out most of that because it's pointless to watch it. Oh, that is frustrating. That is just so stupid. I don't know if that was a bug or that's something they introduced into the game, that the time compression no longer changes when you hit the atmosphere or something like that. I don't like that though. That a little upset me a little bit. Oh, that was frustrating because that was a really rough landing I had in that attempt too. I actually hit going just a little bit too fast, bounced off the surface, managed to recover and make a successful second attempt, 10, 15 seconds later after recovering. And oh man, that just sucked. It was rough. I'm not sure how I'm gonna edit this episode, but I'm gonna have to edit it. I don't know if I'll show any of that or not. I'm not sure. Let's get ourselves oriented correctly, get some time compression going. And here we are. We're at a good spot, I think. I don't want to land over here, so let's kill our speed. Try to land over here somewhere. This is like the 4th attempt or something like that this episode. And there was also, I'll show you in a bit. You'll see what I was about to just start talking about. You'll see. Alright, now we can just drift down to the ground a little bit. Actually, we can speed this up a little bit because I cut so much speed. Just a little bit more. The closer the retrograde indicator is to pointing straight up, the better. Because that means you're basically heading straight down, and that's what you want. You want to be heading straight down. You don't want to be floating off one way or the other, because that makes the landings pretty difficult. Alright, we're gonna... Okay, those engines just flamed out on me, so we're down to our last engine. Gonna make this landing attempt. Alright, there. Now we got our surface speed, so we're heading down. I'm heading a little closer to I'm heading a little closer to that rim than I want to, which I don't like. So we'll try to correct that a little bit. Alright, that's better. Put our gear down, make sure that's down. Whip! That is the gear going down sound in my head. Whip! Not sure why, but it is. I really don't like how close to the lip of the crater I'm getting. Not much I can do about it at this point. Hopefully the legs don't break. That's what I'm a little worried about. Alright, we're going to thrust up a little bit to try to kill some of the speed. Yeah, we're going to hit the rim. Not exactly on the rim, but on the upslope of the crater, which is not what I wanted to do. Maybe if I orient my spacecraft like this, so the 2 legs are over there, that'll be better. Over like towards the edge. Maybe it'll prop itself up a little bit. We're fine on our fuel. Heading down, drifting down towards the ground. Let's cut our thrusters a little bit. They're going ever so slightly right now, just trying to keep the speed up. And because I'm heading so perfectly straight down, I don't want to thrust in any direction, really, so... might have to thrust up just a tiny little bit right before I hit the ground. Actually, I'm going to turn my lights on. And as you can see, this is how the lights make it easier to see the ground. Yeah, this is really... Yeah, that was a little rough. That the crater messed me up there. Oop, 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 oop. Oop. All right. Yeah, this is getting hairy. We're flopping around all over the place, overcompensating one way, overcompensating the other way. Oh, shit. Oh, look at it. Oh, tumbling off into the crater. Yeah, the problem with that one was the... Ah, shit. Problem with that was the lip of the crater. Too much speed. Okay. Alright, now, okay. That was a little hairy. We're still okay. Let's thrust up a little bit. Alright, nope. Well, that was really rough in terms of I in no way landed the way my spacecraft was supposed to land, and I don't think I could get out. Let's take mystery goo observations. Can we take we're going to take a crew assessment. Can he do an EVA? Nope. Oh! Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Alright, next try. Kill that speed off. Okay. Drifting a little bit, but not too much. There's a slight slope here. Again, not too much. Oh, yes! Now that was a perfect landing. That was indeed a perfect landing. I haven't ever done it as smoothly as that. Oh, I'm so happy with that one. That was magnificent right there. You know what I should do, too? Quick save. Last time, I made one other successful landing this episode, and forgot to quick save. Alright, so let's take a crew report. Want to make sure we get off the ground before our electric charge runs out. So, let's let go. Oh, just fall straight to the ground, I guess. Whee! Whee! Low gravity, nice. Alright, let's take an EVA report. The dust is getting everywhere. Take a surface sample. The sample appears to be comprised of a large number of materials layered over time. Ton of science. Keep that data. Plant a flag here. Now, technically, this is the third time I've made a landing and planted a flag, but none of them have been saved before. So, first lunar landing, where no Kerbal has gone before. There we go. Nice. Now, I believe it's R. Yep. R to turn on my thrusters, and we need them, or my EVA backpack here. Just need to get up here. Oh, come on. Grab on. There we go. And back into the spacecraft. Now, this is where there was a problem, and I don't know what it was. I should be able to detach these outer fuel tanks, but for some reason it doesn't work. I think maybe they're not connected to the fuel tanks are connected to the decouplers correctly or something like that. and it's just a pain in the... I think I can get off the ground without any problems. So let's thrust up, get off the ground, and try to get some speed and some altitude. I should be able to plot a return course to Kerbal perfectly fine. Let's raise the gear. Shouldn't have any trouble. Alright, let's cut that off. Get to our orbital map. And what I want to do is turn off to the side here, I think, like this. 180. I don't think 180 is what I want. I think I want to be oriented in the... I think I want to be oriented in this direction, and let's rotate around, just so I am properly facing the correct direction. I like to be oriented correctly. What I'm going to do is get up to this... See, look how easy it was to get some sort of orbit going from the moon as compared to Kerbal. Just a tiny little boost to thrust, and it worked out. So let's get up here to the top of this peak and just start thrusting. And that is apparently not the direction I wanted to be traveling in. This is going to give me a polar orbit around this way, but that's not a bad thing. Polar orbits are not bad. Polar orbits can make it relatively easy to plot an escape vector. So let's... I want to conserve as much fuel as I can, so I want to make sure I'm burning when I'm close to the apoapsis here. So we'll burn. And you can clearly see how easy it is to create an orbit on a low gravity body with no atmosphere as compared to Kerbal, which has a gravity of 1 and a pretty thick atmosphere. So let's push this out. Almost there. Let's do one more. Get closer to our apoapsis again. Oh. I double-clicked on something and I'm not oriented correctly. Alright, let's just complete this. And it doesn't matter really how far away from the moon I am, because this is what's it called? What is the word I'm looking for? There's no atmosphere, so there's not going to be any real drag when I get close to it, like if I get below 70,000 on Kerbal. Now what I'm going to want to do is plot myself a maneuver here. Ooh. There, I got it. I got it. I want to... There. That is good. I got it. Okay, I got the trajectory. Let's point ourselves towards the maneuver indicator, which is the blue one. And hopefully I'll have enough fuel to complete this burn. Whew, I've been playing for a while now. A lot of this episode's gonna get cut out, though. Yeah! Alright, so T-minus 25 minutes. I gotta get back. I gotta get back to Kerbal. With all that delicious science. Alright, T-minus 1 minute. Used slight time compression. Very slight time compression. I can't use the full time compression anymore. It screwed me up too many times. Even though I keep warning you not to do it, I apparently don't follow my own advice. So let's get this burn going. 13 seconds shouldn't be hard at all. I should have no problem burning that much fuel. And what I want to do is get this blue line as close to the dotted yellow line as I can. Because the solid yellow line is my projected course after this burn. So, there we go. Whew! Let's take a look at our fuel. Oh my god, there's the slightest sliver left. Oh, Now, I think I can only have one crew report. Yeah, I'd have to cancel the other one, so... Oh, Bill! Bill Kerman, I thought we had Jebediah this whole time. Bill, what are you doing here? You snuck into the pod, you sneaky rascal. Okay, now... we can delete that to clear this up. And we're gonna I'm gonna keep the time compression on where it is. We'll go one more. I'm afraid to go higher than that. When I get to that point, yeah, I plotted a return course to Kerbal. I'm not gonna use the last two, what's it called? The last two, compressions, because they make me nervous. I've screwed up a couple times now because I had them. I thought I'd be able to, click and click and get away from it, but I didn't, and I screwed up. And now we're officially headed back to Kerbal. Let's see, how far are we? 24 minutes from our periapsis here, and this should get me into the atmosphere because it's bringing me. This orbit is bringing me so close to the planet's surface. It should just kill my speed when I hit the atmosphere. Let's go back to our staging view, actually. I don't want to break off my what's it called yet? My staging, just in case I do need to burn retrograde to kill my speed. I thought I couldn't maneuver when I was in. Okay, see, we're starting to burn up in the atmosphere. It's cutting down our speed. Now let's take a look at our orbital map again. And you see it's killing the speed, so my orbit is decaying. So go back to the staging. We are on a return course into Kerbal, burning up in the atmosphere, shooting down towards the planet like a fiery comet, delivered by the god Vulcan. Oh, this is so great! Oh, finally! It took me forever. Even like the sound of what it makes when you're burning up in the atmosphere like this, and I'm rocketing through the atmosphere, really. I don't think I've ever seen like such a narrow trajectory onto the planet that I spent that much time in flames. All right, we're getting back into the atmosphere now. The flame is starting to die off, and just a minute ago we were right over there. So let's orient myself so that stuff's not in my way. Alright. See, that should have detached these sides, but for some reason it didn't. So, look, there go the couplers. So we're just going to detach myself from this entire lander section. That'll fall away. Hopefully we'll be able to recover something from it. There was a problem there. I did have some problem. I did mess up something, but something in the staging, the way it was built or set up. Not in the staging, but in the way it was set up. So I shouldn't have had to carry all that dead weight back with me, but I did. Not a big deal. Deploy our parachute. Starting to drag on us. I don't know. I wonder if I can take another soil sample. I wish I could, because this is definitely a part of Kerbal I haven't been to before. Look at it. Plummeting. 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 And... oh, there it goes. A little less spectacular than I expected, but no big deal. Oh, frickin' made it. Oh, that was rough. That was like 8 tries, and I'm glad I had to do I call it save, a lot of people do, we'll call it save scrubbing. Save right before you're about to do something, and then redo it. Floating back down, and boom, we are back. Let's do an EVA, see if we can take another surface sample. Get us ourselves. Can we take a surface sample? That's not worth anything. Not worth anything, so. Board our spacecraft and recover that vessel. Oh my god, has it ever been difficult? Oh, we should have a ton of science from that, too. Let's see. 281 signs from that. Awesome. Look, 120 from the Moon Highlands. Oh. We recovered 83% of the value of that that craft too. That makes me happy. We recovered almost the whole thing. Bill Kerman gets a little bit of reputation. For a total of 805, we made it up into the blue area for the very, very first time, and I am calling it an episode right here. I've been recording for nearly an hour. I'm going to have to cut a ton of this episode out, but it has been a success. Finally. A lot of frustration, but I'm ecstatic. If you've enjoyed this episode like I have, drop me a like, leave me a comment, and if you're interested in more daily Benjamin Magnus Plays Kerbal Space program, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.